Hey, yo.
Here we go now. Batman scoop on the mic. Mix in the mix on the music. This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go.
Hi! Hello and howdy. Howdy. Hello! Close.
From the top, let's go.
Hello, Dog Card and 6'4" and Rogaine fan. And Leather Corduroys and Vespian and Airborne. Is that ice on your neck? What do you mean? Oh, you mean this that I wear every single day? Hey, Tucker guy. I couldn't go to Starbucks today because Microsoft sucks. CloudStrike, technically, is the one who sucks.
1, 2.
Wait, what? Did it say X-Men?
Let's go.
I was supposed to say just chatting. It should not say X-Men. Hey, Truck, why don't you stream 3 times a day? Are you slacking? Yep, you caught me. That's what it is. Slacking. Normal thing to do, stream 3 times a day, but I didn't do it. I heard you were finishing another Crab's Treasure Net so pog. Wow, it is so pog that I'm not doing that. It's incorrect. It's incorrect. Hey, Troy, I can't chat right now. I'm at a festival and what did you say? Godsmack is playing? Sorry, I don't know who that is. Godsmack. Why don't... I'm sorry, is this a crazy ask? Why don't you just go up on stage and ask if Godsmack wants to watch with you? Just pause the show, see if you can get the aux, and put it like they could do a quieter musical performance to like give like here, I'll pause the music. Like I won't even play this song. I'll stop. Like we'll turn on Erling Lounge and then they can just play the backing track. My cousin smoked weed with Godsmack once. That's crazy. Atrioc. Big A, have you ever had a house moment during your marketing career? Like you ever had an epiphany that led to a breakthrough or something? A house moment? I was extremely racist and sexist during every day of work. Does that count? Does that... no, I don't think I've had a house aha moment. I did, I mean, when I made the green out, which is the pitch that got me promoted, I biked to the office on a Sunday and I was sitting alone in the office working on ideas all Sunday. So I didn't like have a breakthrough like in a moment, but like I did I don't know, that was something. That was like I also did a lot of Vicodin at the office. That was a big thing, was Vicodin. Did you ever break into a client's house? Well, I guess my client was Jensen Huang of NVIDIA. That's who was paying me. So, yes, I broke into his house a number of times. Have you ever cringed in person at a job offer, business meeting, etc.? Don't call me Mr. Gliz. I'm cringing right now. I'm cringing in person right now at you calling me Mr. Gliz to open your question. So there's your answer. There's your answer. But I've cringed many times IRL. Many, many times. The biggest things I would cringe at work related were esports pitches for companies that wanted Twitch or NVIDIA to sponsor them and always were bad. They were always fake numbers, exaggerated numbers, fake audience engagement, pretending that esports was going to take over football and baseball and basketball next year. Pretending, that was what I would cringe the most at. To live is to cringe. Very wise. Very wise. Why are modern CEOs paid so much? Isn't their salary decided by the board? And isn't the board's main goal to boost share price rather than blow it? It's a great question. The reason is generally the boards are stacked with friends and associates of the CEO. In an ideal world, the CEO is a servant of the board, but in practice, in real life, the CEO controls the board. Big part of it. And then another part of it is like, there's a fear, if the board is voting to get a new CEO and how much should we pay him? They don't really know what's appropriate, and CEO pay as it balloons so much. So they just look at other companies and they're paying a lot. So you know what I'm saying? It's like they get caught in these, they never just say, you know what, fuck it. We'll just hire someone internally and pay them a normal amount. Not at Waystar Royco. Logan Roy had no friends on that board. Ruthless guy and always doing the right thing by the shareholders. It's really powerful. I do believe the board was filled with his own family. But I never finished that show or even really started it. I watched one episode. So, Big A, I got to write a PJ for work last week, which was really hype and also great for the environment also. That's the coolest thing about private jets is that every time you fly one, it actually cleans the sky up a little bit and it's fun. My ideal world, if I was president, would be that everybody takes a private jet to work every day. Because cars are bad. I don't want a car, but I think a private jet would be perfect. A private jet in every garage would be awesome. Can also occasionally get rid of Canada geese, which are invasive. Yeah, killing birds is also a bonus. Hey, chat, I just said that we watched episode. We fucking already watched it, bro. We already fucking watched it. Stop coming in 3 days after the show's out and asking me if I'm going to watch it. We watched it. Do you think... I'm sorry. I'm snapping at you, but you're not the first person to do that. So it's annoying. It's just, can you imagine it would be annoying? Hey, Glizz Binks. Never mind. You're fine. This guy's way more annoying. Don't call me Glizz Binks. Misa wanted to ask you when you would expect China to invade Taiwan at the latest. This could be the worst chat message ever written. This is seriously one of the worst chat messages I've ever seen. Do not segue into a serious question about geopolitics by calling me Glizz Binks. Misa ask it's terrible. He wrote a normal one. It didn't get seen. Wait. Are you telling me he wrote a normal one and then switched it? We're gonna find out right now. We're gonna find out right now. He didn't write a normal one. Oh wait, he did. He did. Holy fuck, he did. Hey, Atrioc, just wanted to ask when you would expect China to invade Taiwan at the latest, if at all. I know you truly don't know, but a guess is what I want. Thank you. And then he switched it to Hey, Glizz Binks Misa. Holy fuck, he played the meta. This has all gone wrong. This has all gone wrong. We've completely fucking, this has been ruined. This is, this has been ruined. Oh, dear God. It's a race to the bottom. No, we have to fix this. I don't know how. I don't know. It's because I'm not bringing it up positively. I'm bringing it up to shame it. But it still works. Can't fix what isn't broken. Oh, it's broken. It's broken. Anyway, I answer your normal question. No idea, bro. I have no idea. I couldn't even fathom a guess, dude. It depends on the whims of Xi Jinping. So that's the question. I have no idea. I really don't. He always talks about it. He talked about it this year. I mean, he talked about it a bunch of times this year, but he talked about it. And they keep threatening the Green Party leader in Taiwan, but there's no like indication that it's like more serious than before. I guess if like they do the if they do the calculus and Trump says he's not going to protect Taiwan openly, just like I'm not going to do it. Well, I don't know the last thing stopping him. What is the collab with Bronny and LeBron happening? I'm kind of like deciding whether I want to do it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm a fan of LeBron. Yes, I'm a fan of Bronny. But to me, it feels like my basketball skills getting to a point where I don't need them. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm getting NBA fans on my own. People who've never heard of the marketing stuff or the Hitman stuff, they just know me from my basketball at this point because of the way I nailed that free throw in the Chili stream, etc. Like, it's my dribbling. I'm building up a brand. And so I don't know that I need do you think Xi Jinping has ever been to Hong Kong Disneyland? I couldn't find anything about it online, and I'm curious if dictators get some quality alone time too. Why would he be alone at Hong Kong Disneyland? I'm sure he does get alone time. I don't think he would choose a solitude moment at Hong Kong Disneyland. Unless you're saying he closes the park down and goes through all the rides alone as a Disney adult. You think Xi Jinping shuts the entire park down? I don't think that is correct. I gotta be honest with you. If I'm just using my noggin here, it doesn't seem like that's true. Inside, he's just a boy. Can we like ooh-wooify Xi Jinping? Can we make him like a cute little small bean, and then all like? I think that would be fun. Like if we made Xi Jinping fan cams. Xi-chan. Just like a little guy. Like I bet like if we had a photo of him like this. Like running China is tough. You know, and we're like, oh, he's just a little guy. It's like 1 billion people. He's trying to like I feel for him, dude. It's not an easy job, that's for sure. Yo, Atrioc, did you hear about the Windows outage? I'm sorry, okay? I'm fucking sorry. I'm sorry. I visit my friend at fucking CrowdStrike. I always forget their name. And yeah, I fucking spilled a coffee on the server. I'm sorry. Are you still mad about it? Are you still fucking mad about it, dude? It was like, that was all with this morning. They tried to hand me a coffee, and I was like, I don't drink that swill. I don't drink coffee. And then I mooed at him, and I poured it out. Turns out that was on a very key server. And so it caused the global outage. I mean, I'm not. Am I sorry? Yes. Okay, fine. Is it sincere? Can't you tell? Yes, I'm sincerely sorry. Shut up about it. Who would have screwed up my night shift in the ER last night? What do you mean screwed it up? You got to go home? You had to stop working? Nobody's perfect. Yeah, exactly. Atrioc is doing the everyman's work. It ruined my Minecraft sesh. Didn't it only affect like old Windows machines? Which computers were affected? Microsoft Enterprise machines, I see. Mine didn't. I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, good, right? Because you don't have to fucking... So many companies and ad agencies use old Windows machines. I guess it's new ones. Can you give me an NVIDIA referral? I've applied 20 times without one, and I just want to interview. For what? For what would I be referring you? Janitor? CEO? Ideas guy? Dude, it was so funny. I was listening to some interview about inequality. It was just some author talking about inequality. And he's like, yeah, it's like inequality is getting bad even among already unequal groups of the population. Like among tech workers. If two equally talented people, one goes to Intel and one goes to NVIDIA, the NVIDIA guy over the last 5-10 years is going to make millions more. He's not more talented. He's not, but he's going to think he is. And I was like, damn, bro, let's not single people out. No joke, my uncle misread a headline that said the outage was caused by crow strike. Then he said fucking birds, then shook his head. It would be so much of a cooler story. It would be so much of a cooler story if the crows were smarter than we thought, and they've been planning this for a while, and they finally struck and took down a huge amount of our computer systems. That'd be fucking awesome. But instead, I don't know. I thought about doing a thing on it, but I think even by fucking, like if we did it on Monday, by next week, it's not even, no one cares anymore. It's going to be, what it is going to be a fucking hellacious weekend for IT workers. It's going to be hellacious like 3-4 days, maybe a fucking, they're going to have a miserable time, but, it reminds me of when, what did they call it? They called it like, it's not Pizzagate. When I was at Twitch, they called it Pizza Weekend or something. I forget what they called it. All the fucking engineers called it pizza something because there was a hack at Twitch. Someone had got access to internal systems and the whole thing was compromised. And so they had to all stay at the office for like 4 or 5 days straight. Pizza party. Maybe it was Pizza Party. And the company kept ordering pizzas, and they just had to sit there and eat pizza and work the whole weekend to like get everything transferred over. And then on Monday, we all got new laptops because like all the previous laptops were compromised. A ton of Twitch data was like leaked. It was, and then they were all frazzled. They were all fucking dark circles under their eyes. You know, it was like a trial by fire. Anyway, it's like that's happening, but all over in a million different companies because of these outages. Yo, I just got here and I refuse to read the room or any context clues. What have you heard about the whole computer outage? I know you're doing a bit, and that's why I appreciate it, because that is the fucking average enter the room chat message. It's actually not that hard to figure out what's going on, and they don't do it. They just barge in, dude. They just barge in, kick the door open, don't fucking. What happened today? Yeah, it's like the largest. What? What are they? What is the category for it? IT disruption, largest computer cybersecurity crash, largest IT outage in history. That's what it is. There, you got it. Oh wait. And it was because somebody pushed an update to CrowdStrike, which is like a security software that a lot of companies use. It's like the biggest one behind Microsoft itself, but it's bigger than its next three competitors. And it had a fucking issue with Microsoft, not Linux or with Mac, just Microsoft, the way these two interacted. And it caused the blue screen of death. And so the computers were unusable. And the only way to fix it was to like reboot your computer in safe mode, find a specific .sys file and delete it. But like, you'd be surprised at how fucking difficult that is to do for like an average worker at a normal company or like an airline worker or whatever. And so it's going to be a pain. Like only IT guys are going to be able to do it, and they're going to have to fucking do it on every computer. And so it's just going to be a pain. But it's not like, I don't know, if it was like a hack or if it was like more difficult to fix or something, I think I would do a story on it, or I would. But after doing a minimum amount of reading, it was like, oh, this is just kind of annoying for IT workers, but it's going to be fixed. Like it's going to be, it's just kind of a boring, but it is, you know, the funny part is how big it is, I guess. Yeah, there's probably going to be some lawsuits. Though I wonder how their EULA protects them. My company's laptops were fine and I had to work. Sad. Someone compared it on Twitter to like, it's like when you think there's going to be a snow day, but like the snow is too thin. Like it starts snowing, but it's not enough to cancel school. It's like, fuck, dude. People were praying. It did cancel hella flights. But again, it just feels like, you know, it's going to be back to business as usual relatively quick. If it was like a longer term thing, then it would be something. CEO reaction. He had apparently, let's see. CEO reaction apparently pretty nervous. Let's see.
Why is there not some kind of redundancy or some sort of backup? How is it that one single software bug can have such a profound and immediate impact?
Well, when you look at the complexity of cybersecurity, you're always trying to stay one step ahead of the adversaries. Excuse me. Man.
Oh, yeah, take a drink of water.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sure it's been a long. Why is there not some kind of?
That's really funny. Survivor Series. Yeah, not a good day for him, that's for sure. His response was kind of roasted too. Not that it's like easy to respond to. Again, like this guy didn't push the update to prod. Like, you know, like it's definitely somebody I think lower on the chain might have fucked up here, but it is fun, but his response wasn't great. He should have accepted more responsibility, and you was using a lot of people just fucking hate when you respond with obfuscating corporate speak, you know, where it's like this thing happened and we are aware, and it's very passive voice, very people don't like that. Very cover your ass non-answer. Yeah, probably for legal reasons if I had to guess. What Huel you sipping on? Chocolate. I don't want to talk like Jar Jar, please answer. Sorry, that's the rules, Chef Davey. That's the rules. Please repeat this question, but put it in a Jar Jar voice or I'm not answering. Okay? Sorry, that's how we do things around here. I can't understand. I'm sorry, but I don't want to listen to your China EV questions until you put it in a Jar Jar voice so that we can all understand. I'm sure there's a translator online if you need help. Watch the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. I absolutely will not, because I think I'll probably see the movie, and trailers for movies like that spoil everything. They find every possible funny joke and they put them all in it, and then it's trailers are too much now. They're too much, bro. I want to ask you what you do in my position. You didn't use a Jar Jar voice, but I'll try. I'm 24. I have a few years of UX experience under my belt, and I'm getting deported. That's terrible. You're in Australia, from Australia, due to visa stuff in 2025, and I can't decide whether I should go to London to progress my career in a bigger tech company, or whether I should go to Bali and freelance for startups there, live the digital nomad life. Bro, you are asking me a question of which I cannot give you a good answer, and you're also putting too much of your future in my hands. Like, if you say freelance in Bali, it's like, oh, that sounds awesome. But I have no idea if you could put together enough UX freelance jobs to live there. Like, you really have to do more research, bro. I cannot. Yeah, or flip a coin and just run it. The thing is, maybe I'm dead wrong, but like at 24, do you have enough contacts to do a reliable freelance? I feel like if I wanted to do freelance for like marketing consulting or whatever, I would not have been able to do it until after NVIDIA. That's the only time I even got offers to do. I don't know. It seems like it'd be tough, but maybe it's so much cheaper there. I don't know, bro. I really can't. I can't tell you. But I'm sorry you're getting deported. That's for sure. I did see this. I'm talking about this probably on Monday. I started working on it with my Marketing Monday researcher today. Long story short, the FTC said a bunch of things would happen when they sued Microsoft to stop them from buying Activision Blizzard. They're like, hey, if Microsoft wins this case, they're going to start raising prices. They're going to use their monopoly power over developers, et cetera, et cetera. And then Microsoft was like, nah, they won't happen. And then now those things are happening, and the FTC is like, hey, they're petitioning the judge, like, hey, it did happen. They said they weren't going to do these things. Now they're raising prices. Now they're splitting off Call of Duty into its own tier of, like, they're doing what we said they would happen. And so we'll see if anything comes from it. It feels like it's already settled. Once the merger goes through, acquisition goes through. Oh, he did it? Okay, let's see what he said. Jar Jar here. Misa want to know why people think tariffs are the answer to subsidies with e-visa. Couldn't Visa also subsidize R&D? Is Misa taking crazy pills? Thank you for your question. Thank you for your question. It's not just R&D, it's also the production. I mean, the companies themselves are heavily government subsidized. So it's a little different. It's not really just the tech. It's like the whole supply chain from the top up is subsidized. So in China, like they from cobalt mines into battery production, into the companies themselves, into their ability to sell in the Chinese market, you know, it's all subsidized to allow them to do things at lower costs. So even like the most cost conscious, I won't take a profit at all American EV company, if they were building in America, could not sell an American EV at those prices. They couldn't do it, which is the idea. It's like, oh, so if we let them ship EVs to America, which again, I'm iffy on it because I would love a low cost Chinese EV. And I think it would eventually spur competition. But the idea is that it would so radically kill jobs here in the short term that they can't allow it. That's why tariffs come from. No. So my understanding is no to this question. No, I don't think they subsidize the shipping. When they use air freight, you don't have to pay tariffs on things under $800, which I talked about recently. But they have great ports in China. They have excellent ports. They have warehouses near the ports. They have factories near the warehouses. Like Chinese manufacturing is like if you went into Sim City and designed the perfect manufacturing area. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you're one of those nerds that like lined up all the grids to have everything set up, and that's near that, and that's near that, and that's that. They have a lot of advantages there if you want to make something. How was Microsoft and CrowdStrike stock affected? Bro, that's kind of a simple question. Like you don't need me to tell you that you can Google Microsoft stock and then get a ticker and then look at it for today. Surprisingly, I don't know if you could guess this from your question, they're both down a little bit. But I don't think, I mean, especially in terms of Microsoft, this is not going to have an impact. I truly don't believe this is going to be, like if Microsoft stock goes down, it's because of a larger rotation out of tech stocks. It will not happen because Microsoft individually is hurt. CrowdStrike may take a bigger hit. It's a bad PR hit. But their other competitors are so small. I feel like sometimes this stuff happens paradoxically backwards. Like this might end up being annoying, but then CrowdStrike fixes it, and then a bunch of IT guys over the world know the name CrowdStrike, and then when they're picking who they have for security, they just pick CrowdStrike because of name recognition. Like it might, low key, it might affect nothing. It reminds me of when there was that, like Peloton is a company that has eventually done poorly. But do you remember that Peloton ad that was really bad with the girl that looked like she was trapped? Do you remember this? It was like a Peloton ad with the girl that was like pleading with their eyes. And everyone was like, oh my God, that ad is so terrible. And the stock actually went down. But then people realized it didn't affect sales at all. And it actually made people talk about Peloton more. and there was no other option in the fucking at home exercise space at the high end, and so Peloton actually went up from there. Eventually, it has cratered because people have just like exercise is fad based. People move on to the next thing, but it wasn't because of that. NL hasn't moved on. No, NL's apparently very committed to Peloton. I heard he does Peloton days with his subscribers, which is pretty funny. Mango does that, or is that Mango? Maybe they both do. It's worked for Mango. Mango lost a fuck ton of weight. On God, I was really surprised. Cloud9 in chat. Cloud9, good to see you. Mango mentioned, yes, but also esports being a gigantic money pit was also mentioned. So just tomato, bro. Tomato. Whatever. Come on, man. Cloud9's one of the better managed ones for sure. Are you watching the big Riyadh esports tourney at all? To be honest, no. What's really funny about this gigantic esports World Cup and all the money they threw at it is that, like, I thought, you know what? Like, it's kind of whack that all this oil money is sports washing is dumping into esports, but at least it'll be good for esports and get some viewership and get prize money to people. But like, it feels like people aren't that like it's not making as big of a splash. It's like it's fine. Some of the stuff's getting viewership, but it's not like I don't know. I feel like they just really punted money, dude. I feel like they punted money. Say it's terribly marketed. It's just crazy to throw that much money at it and get all of these top players, and it's terribly marketed. That's funny. I guess I'm mad at it because Faker flew out there, won a bunch of money, and then flew back and has been playing like shit ever since. Like, his team has been so jet lagged and bad. T1 always do this mid split? Bro, I'm aware. Believe me, I'm aware. Okay? They're going to barely scrape into the LCK playoffs. Then they're going to barely lose to Gen G. Then they're going to go to Worlds. Then Gen G's going to fail in groups. And then T1's going to fucking surprise everyone and make it out of groups. And then they're going to get to finals. And then they'll win or lose. We'll see. But it's going to be awesome. All right? This is not Portillo. No, this is Jack. This is Cloud9 Jack, dude. CEOs are bust in my chat, dude. Everyone in my chat's a CEO of their own company. Okay? And what we have right... Wait, did I fucking... Oh, shit. Yeah. Did you reach your tattoo updated? Yup. Day before, and I was right. It was the greatest comeback story. Who would you vote in for a new Dem primary, and why is it the lead singer from Smash Mouth? The Guy Fieri looking motherfucker? Steve Harwell? Did he die? This guy? He died? Must have been young, right? Certainly before his time. How did Steve Hartwell die? Health issues. Well, that makes sense. Oh yeah, 56. Wow, very young. Liver failure. Interesting. Oh, it was apparently very, very like alcoholism. Very, very heavily intoxicated many, many times. Well, he died having a good time, I guess. I don't know how we got to this. I don't know how we got to this, but yeah, all right. He died. At least, at the very least, he will forever be enshrined into the Hall of History through his work in the movie Shrek. Did you see Biden going off on Twitter about the RNC? Bro, every time you ask me this, we all have to understand that Joe Biden is not tweeting. Do we understand? Can we all agree? Can we all just like, when we phrase this, it's not Joe Biden with Twitter fingers. He is not out there fucking putting up memes and GIFs. And it's an intern. It's like a social media intern who's been given the... The only reason normally it would be both candidates doing this, but it's funny because Trump is very clearly the one ranting on Truth Social 24/7. Hey, Big A, any suggestions how to get my news and information from other places in the stream? You can have money and buy subscriptions, or you can use here's a great website, 12ft.io. I'll even post it. 12ft.io. That website, you put it in a URL, it's 12-foot ladder. Yeah, it'll not everywhere. People are wising up to it, but it used to get through every paywall. It used to get through every paywall. You just drop a link in there, and then it'll remove the paywall, and you can. It's probably not going to work for much longer. It's gotten so much worse as websites, but like I used it because I don't pay for. I used it for this thing about the Boeing whistleblowers, like when I last used it, I think. I pay for a lot of things, but like this, look, it cleans it up. And now I can read this whole fucking article that I wanted to read without having to pay a full subscription. If you're a broke boy, just say so. Okay. You wouldn't remove a paywall from a car, would you? I think I would. Big A, in the comments of your clips, I saw someone say that based on Discord comments you made, you might have leaned towards Trump in 2016. Discord comments? I didn't stream till 2020. Did I stand up there and say, build the wall, lock her up? Yeah, of course I did. Was I on stage with a giant paper mache Hillary Clinton that I was like burning in effigy? Yes, of course I did. Was I on R the Donald getting 1,000 upvotes a day saying every time I speak, the wall gets 10 feet higher? Yes. Does that make me a Trump supporter? No, the guy's obviously fucking out of his mind, dude. I don't think I even had Discord till fucking 2019, and I didn't stream till 2020. At which point didn't think I would stream full time. And I remember saying a lot of shit negatively about Trump. 2020. I remember I had some Ludwig fans coming over to my early streams and they were like, "Whoa, this is pretty political." It was the fucking AMA streams, and I was getting some weird DMs. Hey, Big A, a job interviewer asked me where I got my news, and I think they were trying to get my political affiliations right. I said YouTube, Reddit, and Marketing Monday. I think they pissed the to get the job. What they were trying to let, where they got your, that's such an interesting, what a sneaky Weasley question. They were trying to get your news so they knew if they agreed with you politically. That seems so close to being illegal. But that's only if you're reading the room right. If they're also just trying to ascertain whether or not you pay attention to the news. At least you clutched it up by saying Marketing Monday Poggies. So then they obviously knew, oh, this guy doesn't even need this job. He needs the CEO job. I get all my news by personally gang stalking politicians. You gang stalk politicians and then gauge how cool they are on a day-to-day basis. All right, that's badass. Don't get me wrong. There is more to the news than politicians, and especially just how cool they are daily. Do you think if you open up like the Financial Times, all the articles are like, Nancy Pelosi was a 6 out of 10 cool today? Like they don't just list politicians and how cool they are that day. They don't. That's not. You're saying but I don't think you guys actually believe it. AOC kickflip today. She's what does it say on the whiteboard? Oh, it says mind your own fucking business. Does that help? Can we watch Scooby-Doo WrestleMania, the one with John Cena? No, but here's what we can do. We can do something better. We can all right now close our eyes and imagine what Scooby-Doo WrestleMania with John Cena would look like. And we're going to do that for 3 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Perfect. That was fun. That was really fun. Ruh-roh, John. That was great. Now we all do that together. That was peak. And we saved a lot of time. We don't have to watch the whole damn thing. We got the gist of it. Hey, Big A, I'm trying to make sure I don't hire any libs. How can I legally profile them when avoiding being calling out on some streamers Q&A? I wonder what the one question you could ask to truly find out if somebody is a lib. Like if someone asked me, what is the one question? No, it had to be a question that isn't direct. Because you can't be prejudiced for some, like when hiring based on political affiliation. Opinion on Katy Perry? You think that's not political, bro? Everyone's mad at Katy Perry or doesn't like Katy Perry. Katy Perry's last thing just flopped like crazy, and she's like desperately trying to pronouns. Maybe. Lettuce bun? You hear that new Tom McDonald track? I'm very pro nouns. Verbs, though, I'm not a fan. You would be hired as Dad Joker of the Year. I don't know if any other job, but you'd crush on that one. Opinion on Lena Khan? Bro, whether you're liberal or conservative, the average American has no fucking idea who Lena Khan is. She is not like a household name. I don't know what to tell you. That question would not work. The question would probably be about abortion. You're trying to avoid a lawsuit-inducing political affiliation question, so you're going to ask him, do you want to get an abortion? Do you think abortion is baby murder or no? Just a simple question I'm asking for this job. On a scale of 1 to 100, how dope and chill is abortion? Hey, Big A, my league team won't FF, so what to do? You should never forfeit. Okay? What you should do is you should rally your team. You say, hey, guys, we got this. If we put our minds together, we can win. Our team scales. I'm just stay alive. Guys, let's lock in. And if that doesn't make them want to quit, then there's nothing you can do. Because that shit would always make me want to quit. Every time. Like telling them to quit, they'll never quit. But if you go, hey guys, I really think we can do this. If we all put our minds together, I think we can win this game. It's going to be really hard. It's going to be tough. Then I actually think they'll quit and you'll get out of the game. What is the appeal of League? Here's the deal. Imagine you are 20 years old. Okay? You're 20 years old. You have schoolwork. You're trying to get a relationship. There's life. You're worried about money and upcoming job struggles and all of that. When you play League of Legends, all of that stuff goes away and you're just mad at your jungler. You're still mad. You're still mad. Your brain is still in a negative space, but you're not thinking about the real problems you have to deal with because those are hard. And instead, you're just yelling at your jungler. That's like the appeal of League of Legends. And the second it's over and those real problems rush back, you can hit Q again, and then they go away. And you can do that for a full day and then go to bed. And eventually, if you do it enough, your brain only cares about those stupid League problems. That's the appeal. That's like how most ranked solo queue games work. They are not even enjoyable. They're just escapism. Did you see the high-end Intel CPU failures? A bunch of people sent it to me because I bought a high-end Intel CPU, but I've had no issues thus far. This PC has been working like a charm, bro. Like a fucking charm. I'm so glad I finally bit the bullet and did this. It's so nice not to have to worry about crashing every fucking day. Very, 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 very happy. Very, very happy. I mean, I guess I'm jinxing it right now as I speak, but I just really am enjoying not having to worry about that. It was actually causing me more stress than I knew. Don't call it the cheap one. It's like a $5,500 PC. Please stop calling it. It wasn't the most expensive one in the store, but it's not the cheap one. It's like a really, really nice PC, bro. It does. 2 out of 2 on being a brokey. You guys are poor shaming me. It's crazy. You guys are poor shaming me. What if I was poor? Would there be a problem? Am I not allowed to stream if I don't have income? It would be a problem. I would stop watching. That's insane. First time chat message from Glock Puppet. Rosy lipped bitch. Yeah, I guess I do have rosy lips. Such an insane opener, bro. What a crazy way to introduce yourself to this stream and community. It's a little flirty, if anything. It is a little flirty. It feels, it feels like almost grade school, where you're I'm taken, unfortunately, but I appreciate that. It's a little bit of negging, yeah. Why not just add one more? Go Mormon with it? I'm not going to go Mormon with it. Bro, Alex Maven, you got it. Bro, just a simple thing would be like, if you've spammed a question 50 times and there's no answer, different question. Move on, bro. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely will Joe Biden die of COVID? I have no answer for you, bro. I don't think it's very likely. Please give me a pick. Wait. Nick Allen, fuck yourself. Nick Allen, go fuck yourself. That's my answer to that question. I heard Nick Allen has a fat ass. I guess you heard right. Thick Allen, they call him. Don't. How do you know? I've seen it, bro. I've seen it. He's also taken, unfortunately. Ladies and fellas, he's taken. If you ever want somebody who you can smoke weed with and then go to a melee tournament every day for the rest of your life, unfortunately, Nick Allen's taken. He would have been a perfect. Did you hear Trump got shot? Chat's fucking killing it today. Thank you for the gifted Futura Antonio. Did you see Biden's new post? Bro, let's watch it. You guys are this is not from him, but let's see. I'm stuck at home with COVID, so I had the distinct misfortune of watching Trump's speech to the RNC. What the hell was he talking about? Thing is, we watched the whole speech. I agree. There was a lot of dumb things in the speech. This one was funny when we were just talking about
the late great Hannibal Lecter.
I like describing him as late great. That to me was very funny. That was I like that. Did you hear JFK got shot? No, what? Really? John F. Kennedy? Not my goat. Which version of Twitch are you on? Wait, what Twitch? What if Trump didn't get shot and his ear just kind of did that? I'm sorry, is your conspiracy theory that nobody died at the Trump assassination, that nobody shot a gun, and in fact, at one point he just turned to the left and his ear spurted blood? And the entire, and that is an interesting theory. I got to be honest with you. I think probably unlikely, but you might find an audience for it if you It's more common than you think. No, it's you're saying there's a non-zero chance, but I think there is a zero chance. I think it's a zero chance. Do you think that Trump winning in 24 will affect the Canadian election in 25 in a good or bad way? I guess it could affect it, maybe. My understanding is that Trudeau is going to have a tough time, but that's my thesis on every election. I am betting against the incumbent all over the world because that's odds on how most of them are going. I'm just betting. People are mad about inflation, so they're blaming whoever's in power. And not anybody's saying like, hey, this is happening globally, so it's not my individual leader's fault. They're just mad. They're just mad. My understanding is that Trudeau will have a tough time. India, Modi didn't win by as much as they expected. It was like kind of considered a shock, given how dominant he's been. That's how crazy. The fact that Modi even didn't get 99% is China doesn't have an election, bro. Xi Jinping's locked. What's going on in Bangladesh? We're researching it. I had someone in the community apparently who's affected by it talk about it. I was reading about it. Essentially, it has to do with like the good jobs in Bangladesh are government provided and they're done via quota. And like you have to be on a certain list to have a chance to get one of these jobs, and it's causing a riot. I'm not sure what the single spark was that caused it, but like there's people that are upset about these quotas to get these good government jobs. And then obviously they don't, like if you're not one of the people that get them, it's a pretty hard to live in country. So that's what's causing it, but we're reading more about it. We are learning more, and I will have more to say probably on Monday. What do you suppose France can do their massive debts? I mean, like every country's got big debts. France's is pretty bad. The thing with France is like they don't have the option of printing their own money out of it, which is what the U.S. can do and the Japan can do. Because France is part of the European Union, they have to be told by people in Brussels that, hey, you have to get your budget in order. And it's hard to get their budget in order because they already spend more than they make. And they can't seem to politically raise taxes. So they're just infighting a lot. And isn't printing money bad? No, it is bad, but it's just a release valve when you are in deep debt. Right now, France is in deep debt, and they have to borrow just to survive their government every year, like to pay for things that are already normal functioning of the system. Costs more than they make from tax revenue, so they have to borrow money. But to get their books in order, they have to either raise taxes or cut spending, and both are really hard politically. If you cut spending, everyone gets mad at you, votes you out of power. If you raise taxes, everyone gets mad at you, votes you out of power. If you do neither, you can't afford anything, shit starts to collapse, people vote you out of power. Do you understand? It's a fucking triple threat. When you're at the end of a debt cycle, there's only bad options. And then the world starts to get all panicky. That's what's happening all over the world, bro. We're at the end of a debt cycle. Printing money is just actually less politically divisive because it affects them. Yeah, this is true, but now they do, sort of. Like, this is what worked for a long time when things were naturally getting cheaper. We kind of had natural deflation from things exporting to China, etc., for 20 years. And so we could print a little bit more. But now when we print, we get inflation almost instantly. And people already have... now they sort of understand how bad inflation can be. And they're baking it into their expectations for the future. So inflation is much scarier now. And then when they print like crazy, it's like going to have real, instant, immediate bad effects. What's stopping from not paying their debt? I want to make a video on this because it's the most common question I get. But the real simple answer is there's a lot of bad effects, but the simple answer is they can't get debt again. That's the problem. Okay? It's like a credit score, man. It's like if you stop paying your credit card, they're not going to murder you. Okay? They might try to garnish your wages. But whatever. At the end of the day, the hard thing is your credit score goes to zero and you can't get any more debt. And so if you're a country that already can't, afford your year to year, and then you burn your debtors, so no one will buy your debt anymore, no one will buy your bonds, then you're fucked. Then you could become like, one of the third world countries that can barely borrow from the IMF. You just can't get money. And it can be really dangerous when like something like COVID happens and you need money and you can't get it as a country. It's like the last resort. They would, what happens at the end of the debt cycle? Well, you might not love this answer. There's 4 turnings. At the end of the 4th one, the end of the debt cycle, usually it's a fucking political unrest, wars, regime change, isolationism, protectionism, tariffs. And then after that, usually you get a really nice golden age, a nice growth cycle. You get really good people in power. You get, it's good. But there's like a real tumultuous period in the middle. Is that a science fiction novel? Yeah, I bet you're wishing it was, but no, it's not. It's actually a more boring historical novel. Good people in power. It's sci-fi, bro. You think we've never had a good leader ever, People Sneep? It's funny because like people call me a doomer, but some people are so much more doomer. I feel like I'm actually an optimist with just some realism thrown in. People are like, there's never, ever, ever been a good leader. Human beings have always suffered and they will always suffer and there will never be. Nothing's ever gotten better. Who are some of those leaders for you? FDR is a great leader. Have you spoken to Biden about dropping out? Yeah, we talked. We smoked a little reef. It's tough, dude, because Joey B, he just loves the job. You know what I'm saying? He loves the job. He loves smoking weed. He loves Air Force One. He loves blazing it. He loves negotiating with world leaders. He loves smoking herb. So it's tough to see he wants to give it up, but I told him, brother, it's time to take a break. You and Jill fucking get on a plane, bro. Just go out to fucking Bali. Smoke trees, relax. He needs the $400K a year bread. Staying in the presidential job for the $400K is very funny. I got bills. I got bills, Brandon. I can't lose my job right now. Especially at like fucking 85, dude. I'd be president if I got paid $400K, not gonna lie. Okay, well, they were asking you. So now you're gonna accept now? Now that you know the salary, you're gonna take the job? Because I think you turned it down because you thought it didn't pay enough. But All right, well, that's good. Dorman777, folks, the new president. I understand that $400K is like a good salary for a normal job, but it's the president of the United States, first of all. And secondly, once you're the president, you can do a speech for $400K. Obama's speaking fee is like probably $800K. It's not... It's not a... The salary might as well not exist. Once you're the president, that salary it doesn't mean anything. Have you seen Nike's new ad narrated by Willem Dafoe? Is it an Olympics ad? We're going to watch all the Olympics ads probably next week or pretty soon. What's my speaking fee? I will speak for a Liquid Death and a Sour Patch Kids. Nice, cool Liquid Death, a Sour Patch Kids, and I will give you at least 2 hours of yap. Not gonna lie, I kind of ship Biden and Trump. You should lie. In real life, whatever you say here doesn't matter, but in real life, you should lie. If like a friend's asking, is there anybody you ship? You should be like, I actually really fantasize about Biden and Trump being in a loving relationship. Brump. Is it Brump or is it Trident? Those are the questions. Tried and true. Tried and true. It's a true love. Who do you think the nom will be if Biden drops? Dude, I've been trying to read about it. It feels like there's no way they can get both Biden and Kamala Harris to step down. So if it is Biden, it will be Kamala. And then the real question becomes, who's her VP? And everyone's saying, politically, it'll have to be the straightest, whitest guy you've ever seen. It needs to be the whitest, straightest, just pure. It needs to be Joe Rogan. I honestly think a Kamala Joe Rogan ticket might fucking do it, dude. It's also JD Vance. It's JD Vance. It's the liberal side of JD Vance. The fucking Lena Khan loving side. He runs both VPs. Holy shit. It's 2018 JD Vance versus 2024 JD Vance. That's funny. No, I don't know who the VP will be. I mean, we don't even know if Biden's really dropping out, but it's seeming more and more likely by the day. I mean, it just seems like now that the cat's out of the bag, now that people have asked for it, they can't unask for it. And now that more and more voters are asking for it, and now that leaders are asking for it, they can't be like, later go back and say, he's the best. They've already... So it feels like he is dropping out, and then it'll be Kamala, and then who her VP is will matter, I think. Kamala Cuban would be interesting. Interesting. Good tweet. What is this? That's very funny. Put the signs up, folks. Put the signs up. we're mad fucked if Biden actually drops out, bro. If that is your goal, then you're mad fucked if he stays in. Do you understand? At least from my POV, he's not winning. So it's like the devil you do or the devil you don't. Can we watch Iron Man 1 and do a character breakdown of Tony Stark from an economic standpoint and then reroute and compare it to the modern day economy? He's rich. What is the character breakdown of him as he's just a rich guy. He's not, it's not that, I don't make it that deep. He didn't pull himself up by his bootstraps. His dad was rich. Famously. He has an extremely rich dad. Sure. Tony Stark's best superpower was nepotism. Yeah, true. I mean, much like Batman, dude. All the superhero rich guys had rich parents. Where's a superhero rich guy that earned it? Spider-Man, he's not rich. Thor's dad's a god. Lex Luthor's not a superhero. Although, if you think about all the jobs he created at Luthor Corp, he really is. People don't give him enough credit. My Eula, what a sweet Yule dog. What a soft dog with a beautiful collar. She's so sweet. Wait, let me hold her.
Okay, but she's kind of nervous right now. You bird.
Hey, babe.
Look, she's a sweet dog.
I know. She's like the sweetest dog there
My
is.
Eula.
Look how soft she is. She's such a soft dog.
You're a flower. You should
Is
have...
that new?
No, I just don't know where you put her collar, so...
I don't know.
I grabbed a spare.
Make her high five you.
My high five. You think it showed up on camera?
I think so.
Okay.
That's a good dog.
She's
Very
a
good, sweet
dog.
dog.
Who's on medication all the time, you know?
She's not on medication.
For her depression.
She's not. She's not on dog Zoloft.
I mean, that's the joke.
She had fleas. Okay.
Well, she has fleas. We're working
It's
on
the cat's fault. It's the dumb
It
cat's
is the cat,
fault.
though. Look at this dog.
That's a good dog right there. Can really take a pet. Oh, she can take a pet.
Such a sweet
She can take a pet.
bitch.
This
Look
dog
at
can
her.
fucking take a pet. That's her thing.
Man, they're very Jolie chicken walky.
They are.
She popping the Zans. Well, she's not. That's the problem. She's afraid of
obviously
like.
high, I can
She's
tell.
afraid of paper.
She is afraid of most
Yeah.
things. Like
But
this,
she's-
I bet if I pick up this book, she's gonna be afraid.
Well, she's kind of nervous right now, so. All right. Like,
Take her.
let,
You can
no,
take her.
just put her down so she can follow me because she doesn't like being carried.
What a sweet pup!
Mm.
All right, Gilbert.
Sure, you were.
Bye, babe. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo, what type of cat is that? He said, what type of cat is that? Even though he knows the dog. That's How do you fucking do that? How do you do that? Seriously, can you teach me? How do you drop bangers like that? Fuck, that's good. That is gas. That is gasoline. What else is new? All right, we've talked about Joseph Robinette Biden and his health issues long enough. Yeah, he's old. Yeah, he's probably going to drop out. What else? What else is going on? CrowdStrike. We talked about that. It was fine. It's kind of interesting. Bethesda unionized. That was a big piece of news. Bethesda, their entire company, top to bottom, not just the QA testers, everybody, did a full unionization. And Microsoft had to recognize the union. Wall to wall. It's badass. That is badass. Super cool because it's like I think Microsoft is like probably pretty annoyed because they're getting this fucking CrowdStrike problem. They're getting heat for that. They spent all of this money to acquire ZeniMax, which is owner of Bethesda, and then they're unionizing, not happy with the conditions. And they spent all this money to acquire Activision Blizzard, and that's not really working out right now. And they're getting sued again by the FTC. Just pretty funny to me. That's cool. That's really cool. It is clear that every worker can benefit from bringing democracy to the workplace and securing a protected voice on the job. We're thrilled to get down to brass tacks and win a fair contract, proving that our unity is a real source of power to positively shape our working conditions, our lives, and the company as a whole. You know what's funny is, so union membership has not grown too dramatically. We had a hot labor summer in 2023, a lot of union action, but membership hasn't grown that dramatically. But the number of Americans who are now, quote, union curious, it's kind of like being bi-curious, but I guess less sexual, is way up. It's way up. People used to have like a negative opinion of unions. Now they're like, wait a minute. They're thinking about it. So maybe it's going to take a little bit. I think it's going to happen after unemployment rises and conditions start dropping and wages start, like once we get into 25 era. But I think people might start realizing why unions are good, why it helps, why it's hard to negotiate alone against the adverse employer, and why having people with you gives you more power and more leverage. Why does it help? It's really simple. Like imagine if you work in a factory, okay, and there is something unsafe about your job. Something unsafe, whatever it is. There's fire too close to your face, whatever it is. And then you complain to the boss, and he says, fuck you, quit. Okay? If you quit, he replaces you with someone else, not a big deal. If everybody on the line all goes together and says, hey, fix this or we quit, suddenly it's like, oh, if you quit, we lose all our money. Do you understand? It just increase. And wait. You all could do it individually. A union is just you guys doing it at the same time. It's like there's something different about it. Do you believe there's any negative consequences from unionizing? I think every single choice you'll ever make for the rest of your life will have some positive and some negative consequences, even if the negative ones are small. Every single thing in planet Earth will have some. So you have to learn in real life to be a real adult, to make judgment calls and weigh the good against the bad. And if you are incapable of doing that, then you are a politician's speech. You will be locked in anxiety and will never be able to progress on anything. That is how it works. There of course is some negative repercussions, but overall, on the whole, unions benefit the worker. They are a net gain. Mm. My dad was in an airline pilot union. It was terribly corrupt and allowed their pensions to be taken away after 9/11. It's funny. Dude, I'm sorry to laugh at a 9/11 thing, but it's funny that you saw that and you're like, that's the unions. That the union did that. The union allowed it to be taken away. Who was trying to take it away? The company is trying to take away the pension. The fact the union wasn't strong enough to prevent it, you're blaming the union? Mm. Won't a union just the poor, hardworking bosses? I feel like you skipped a joke in the middle. Do you want me to finish it for you? I think you want the word like hurt. It's like, won't a union just hurt the poor, hardworking bosses? And then we all go, oh yeah, the bosses. Is that good? Sag, the bosses. We work together. It's a teamwork. It's teamwork makes the dream work. Didn't that pro-union guy at the RNC give his union giving speech? The head of the Teamsters? That would really surprise me. Sean O'Brien did not get kicked out of the Teamsters. He's the president. No, he didn't get kicked out. He's speaking of the DNC as well. I think the Teamsters fucking hate him for that. I mean, my understanding is the opposite, which is that Joe Biden has been much more pro-union than Trump. And so, like, the union management prefers Biden, but the average rank and file blue-collar worker in the Teamsters just likes Trump, just based on demographics and odds. And so they wanted... Like, they don't even know about the negotiations or what Biden has supported, which they just like Trump. So that's why a speech at the RNC. I didn't mind it. I know it's unpopular, I guess, but I don't think him speaking at the RNC was bad. I think his speech, I'm glad people at the RNC could hear his speech. His speech was literally about how, like, big corporations are sucking our fucking country dry. We basically have socialism for the rich and hard scrabble do-it-yourself for the poor. His speech was like, it was a good message, and I think that audience needed to hear it. I have no problem with him speaking. I don't want to stifle someone's ability to speak. He was getting shit because he was signaling he wasn't going to speak at DNC. My understanding is he is speaking at DNC. Did that change? Is Sean O'Brien speaking at the DNC? can't get an answer. I guess they haven't announced who's speaking. Who is speaking at the DNC? I don't know if there's actually a... Yeah, I'm still getting the 2020 schedule. Maybe it's not announced yet. I guess we'll have to see. Shouldn't it be illegal to bet on American elections? You are technically part of the decision making. It's as if an athlete. It's not. It's not as if an athlete was betting on their game. It is a little bit different when you are 1/300 millionth of the outcome. It's not like you can take the under on Biden and then vote for him and then turn the tides. Can someone on the Electoral College vote on it? I mean, I guess if you were responsible for the Electoral College votes in like Pennsylvania and you could defy the will of the popular vote, make a huge bet on the underdog party and then give them their... I guess. I mean, if Joe Biden voted on it, or like, what if Trump voted on Biden and then dropped out? That he could make billions. That could definitely work. Big A, what's your favorite song that reminds you of your childhood? That would be Gregorian chants. No, not Gregorian. You're so quick with that. No, not Gregorian chants. My favorite song from my childhood that reminds me of childhood is this song. Is he going to play? My mom used to play it when driving me to school every day. That's why I remember it. It reminds me of being a kid in like Florida. It feels like an episode of Ed, Ed, and Eddie. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Not at all. You look like Ed. Which one was Ed? Of the three, Ed, and Eddie. Well, there was two Eds, I guess. But you said the first Ed. There's one D. Which one was which? Oh, this is Ed. I look like this one? I look like the unibrow one? You think I look like this? How do I look like that? It's not, I don't look anything like that. I don't have a unibrow. I don't think I have that same facial expression. I don't wear baggy, oversized clothes. The same hairline. He's actually got a great hairline. He just has no forehead. He doesn't have a ton of hair. It's a buzz cut, but like his hairline's it's like right above the eyes. Same chin. It's not accurate. I actually have a real mogging chin. I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna disagree with that. I don't look anything like that. I didn't like that show. It was too weird for me. Maybe I was too much of a Norman. I didn't like Ed, and Eddie. The Jawbreakers were massive. Yeah, I know. This such a like a yeah. Did you like Clifford? That dog was big. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. You got to give me something deeper. You got to give me something. That dog was red. You know, I liked. I like one of my favorite cartoons. Fairly Odd Parents was kind of fuego. I like Dexter's Lab. I liked. Well, can we do a cartoon tier list real quick? But it has to give me. Dude, it has to give me like 2000s, 90s, 2000s. Dude, I Googled cartoon tier list, and the first one is female cartoon hotties. And the second one is every Ben 10 alien. And the third one is fucking Ninjago seasons. I don't want any of these. I would like cartoon tier list. Cartoon tier list 2000s, 1990s. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Is this... Dude, there's so many... No, this is not a... There's not enough shows here. There's not enough. We're missing a bunch. I can instantly tell. How about... Okay, this one's all right. This one's all right. I mean, I know all these shows, so I could do this one. All Real Monsters? Dude, I don't like these categories. Because the real answer is I would have watched them all, but like art style kind of weirded me out. That's All Real Monsters. All Grown Up? I liked it. All That? I loved it. Animaniacs? Very good. As Told by Ginger? Wait, I need another one. It was for girls, so I didn't watch. As Told by Ginger. Cat Dog? I loved it. Chalk Zone. Bro, I barely watched this. I think it's bad. Kids Next Door? Regular. Cow and Chicken? It's not good. It's not. I watched a good amount of Cow and Chicken. I watched a lot of Cow and Chicken. Is it good? I guess I need to think about it like when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I would always be excited to watch Cow and Chicken. But now I feel like Cow and Chicken was really dumb. I'll put it in good. Dexter's Lab. Love that show. Doug. I watched way too much Doug. But it's not good. It's so... Doug is like... It's so boring. It's so boring. I don't know why. I just like the intro. It's so mid. I'm just going to put it in good. Nothing ever happened. It's so... And he would do these fucking long Quail Man escapades. Nah, Ed, and Eddie. Art style weirded me out. Even Stevens, I liked it. I'll be honest, I did like it. I'll put it in good. I'm going to give myself some tier list. Hey Arnold, that's a GOAT show. Move it, football head. Invader Zim. I didn't see enough of it. Ari loves Invader Zim. She holds up Spork. Ari definitely played Neopets and watched Invader Zim and held up a Spork. Absolute fact. But I didn't watch enough of it. I'm going to put it in very good from what I've seen. Keenan and Kel. I love Keenan and Kel. I'll put it in very good. Kim Possible. What is that for girls? Because I liked it. Kim Possible's good. Kim Possible's fun. And she goes for the boys, if you know what I mean. Lizzie McGuire. Never watched Lizzie McGuire, but I think I had my first kiss at the Lizzie McGuire movie. So, masterpiece. Gotta put that up there. I still remember the song too. What's funny is like if I'm in a movie, at least until recently, I've become a napper now. But I used to be really into every time I watched a movie, I would watch it all the way through and like focus on it. So even in the first Kiss movie, I watched the entire movie and focused on the plot. And I remember the song. It was hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Hey now. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a classic. That's probably gonna get DMCA'd. And this one's for girls. I didn't watch it. Recess is a GOAT show. Recess was so cool. I remember thinking I wish my recess was organized like this so I could rise the ranks. I was like, if my recess had this kind of rules, I would run for king. It's truly unfair. I loved Recess, bro. Recess was a dope show. Yeah, just really fun. Rocket Power! It's my number one. I'm actually moving this down. Rocket Power, I saw Rocket Power day one. That's how old I am. I saw the first episode of Rocket Power when it came out on Nickelodeon. Me and the other kids in the neighborhood, we all gathered around this friend Patrick's house. We sat down and we watched Rocket Power. It was so hype. They were like hyping it up all week. They were like, new show, Rocket Power, coming. Then we watched it and it was fucking hype. We are riders on a mission, action. Da, 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 da. Rocket Power. Yeah, that movie, the show was great. There was a game too. Watched it at my grandma's. Also, I believe, this could be crazy, I could be misremembering, SpongeBob came out the same week. I could be crazy. Someone fact check me. I think SpongeBob and Rocket Power came out the same week, if not the same day. It was such a swag. I'm going to look it up because you guys are saying nah, and I actually think they did. Did SpongeBob and Rocket Power come out at the same time? Oh. Okay, it was several months. But as a kid, that's pretty close, okay? It was May and August. It was May, same summer. Okay? That's good. That's good enough. And obviously, there was new SpongeBob episodes the day Rocket Power came out. Because there was new episodes the whole fucking summer. As a kid, summer's a lifetime. Don't write a wistful memory, dude. You fucking... Don't write poetry on the fucking time of youth. It was close to... It's fucking 25 years ago. I'm just remembering that we watched SpongeBob and Rocket Power. That was the summer. Rocket Power and SpongeBob. Rocco's Modern Life, I want to put it here because I didn't like it at first. But I saw a couple episodes that I loved. It's such a weird show. And the accent and everything. But I think Rocco's Modern Life is a good show. I think I would like it even now. Because even as a kid, I remember like they made fun of like corporations like trying to use false advertising and overcharge you for shit. I can't remember an episode, but I just remember they had like more serious themes. But I'm going to put it here because I didn't get too into it as a kid. But I think it's a good show. Rugrats, good. Rugrats is a good show. It's better than All Grown Up. Don't know this one for girls. Teen Titans, fucking S tier. S tier. Actually, I had a Rocket Power. Actually, it's more like this. This is a good list. Teen Titans is a fire show, dude. What a fucking killer intro song. It was cool. Episodes were interesting. I always look forward to it. I love Teen Titans. That was really fun. That's So Raven. It's the future I can see. So Raven. So mysterious to me. I didn't really watch it. I didn't really watch it, but I'd always see the previews where it would have her look in the distance and then see next. I didn't watch it. It's not racist. It's more sexist than anything. I often wouldn't watch girls' shows if I decided they were girls' shows. Certainly not. I have Keenan and Kel right here. I'm not racist. I just, that's fine then. I didn't see enough That's So Raven. Though, it's not on here, but I will say, if you're a true millennial fucking boomer, Raven Simone was in the movie Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, and I loved that movie. Because I love science fiction, and that movie banged. That was a Disney Channel fucking classic. So, I still give Raven her props. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Jimmy Neutron. Fucking Zoomer trash. He's annoying. I'm putting it in regular. I'm putting it in regular, dude. Jimmy Neutron he's annoying. He's an annoying character. He's not funny. He's annoying. I don't support him. Okay? It's not Zoomer at all. It's really not Zoomer in terms of timeline, but I feel like the memes have made it a Zoomer thing. Maybe I'm crazy, but maybe I'm based. Maybe I'm right. And I don't like him. I thought the movies were all right when I was a kid, but I don't fuck with Jimmy Neutron, to be honest. And I wouldn't fuck with him in real life. So I'll say that. The Amanda Show, I think very funny. Amanda Show, very funny. When she did Judge Judy with the dancing lobsters, that always made me laugh. That was good. Dude, I fucking love Angry Beavers. Angry Beavers is so underrated. People don't remember it. People don't talk about it. Angry Beavers is such a good, funny show. It's so underrated. It does not get its props. Angry Beavers was legitimately funny. I think it'd be funny right now. Let's watch an episode of Angry Beavers together. I feel like you guys need to get it. I feel like you're not getting how fun Angry Beavers is. How long have we been awake? I love Angry. Let me finish this out. We're gonna watch an Angry Beavers episode. Fairly Odd Parents, Goat Show, up there in the masterpiece tier. Infamous Jet Jackson. This is... I've never seen it. I'm going to put it here, but it's not racism. Just never seen it. It's not really for girls, but I have no category for it. And it's not bad. I just haven't seen it. Billy and Mandy. Didn't like this show at all, but I was kind of aging out. I'm putting it in regular. Which kind of how I feel about Kids Next Door. When did this come out? I feel like Kids Next Door is actually not a bad show, but like by the time these two hit the air, I was starting to like watch BBC documentaries in the economy, you know? Like, by 11 years old, I was like, I gotta grind. I need to learn about economics. I need to start fucking making money and grinding. Candy was 02. Then I'm just wrong because that was like right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I never hit the right time slot. The Little Mermaid is a show for girls. Powerpuff Girls. You'd think it's for girls, but it's actually a great show. I guess it's not mutually exclusive, but as a child it is. As a child it is. It's a good show. Powerpuff Girls is actually really funny. Mojo Jojo, very funny. The episodes were edited like a TikTok before its time. They're so fast paced. Your brain couldn't look away. There was like so much shit going on. They were brain rotting us from an early age. Proud Family, again, not sexist or racist, but didn't watch it. Didn't even see it on. When did Proud Family come out? Ren and Stimpy show. That is a classic. Art style is weird as fuck. Too weird for me. And their voices. It was just kind of gross. Wild Thornberries. This should be in this category, but I did watch it and didn't love it. I'll put it in very good because it's certainly better than Jimmy Neutron. Kim Possible goes up. Kim Possible was a better show. Timon and Pumbaa had a show. I didn't see it. Haven't seen it. Actually, I can put these down here. All right. You know what? I feel pretty good about this damn list. I feel pretty good about this list. Understand that every time you make a tier list, someone will disagree, of course. But I feel like I really nailed it. I've captured Billy and Mandy should be S tier. Not for me. This is my tier list. No Samurai Jack, not on here. Samurai Jack, I didn't finish it. So I couldn't put it in masterpiece, but it probably is. I'd put it in very good. And then Avatar: The Last Airbender would obviously be in masterpiece tier. Obviously. What about Courage the Cowardly Dog? Kind of scary. Kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you didn't want to watch it. I did like Courage the Cowardly Dog, but sometimes it'd be a little spooky. In a way that, like, thing is, I liked scary shows as a kid. Like, I loved Goosebumps. I would put Goosebumps S tier, and I would put Are You Afraid of the Dark, which is, like, actually scary for a kid. Are You Afraid of the Dark for, like, some kids is nightmare fuel, can't watch it, wouldn't even watch the intro. And I put that S tier as well. But I didn't like Courage because like it was like more unsettling. It's like, I think it's the art style, bro. Even to this day, I can't play Celeste, dude. You put me on a weird art style. It's creepy. It's creepy in a way that like a thing that I know is scary is not. Courage was a good show, though. I believe you. I do believe you. In fact, I think all of these shows are probably good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, every show on this list is good enough to be somebody's favorite childhood show. So they're all good. But I am ranking them based on what I loved. What did Chalk Zone do to you? Honestly, I just want to put it here, but I have seen an episode and I didn't like it. So based on that one, I gave it very bad. As a kid, I was like, I'm not interested. So what about Foster's? Foster's? Oh, I think Foster's is, when did that come out? I feel like Foster's is end of my time. 04? Yeah, I mean, in 04, I turned 13. I was trying to do other things, you know. I was trying to... Pokemon? Pokemon is S+ tier. If you're talking about impact on my life as a child, there would be a tier above this, and it would be the Pokemon animated show. Not that Pokemon is a great show. It's actually a pretty shit show. It's like so formulaic and so repetitive, and they have like it. But as a kid, I couldn't miss an episode. Like they would do. I remember this. I remember it would be.
Hey, what do you got there, a rabbit?
It's a Pokemon.
A what?
It's a new show that follows ours on Kids WB.
Cute little guy.
Well, looks can be deceiving.
Oh, please, you trying to tell me that this little...
Told you.
No kidding.
Catch an all-new Pokemon this weekend after Batman Beyond on Kids WB.
They would do Kids WB, Batman Beyond into Pokemon marathons, and I would sit my white ass down and listen. I would sit my white ass down and I would watch Batman Beyond, which is my favorite shows ever, and then I would watch fucking 12 Pokemon episodes in a row, eating cereal out of a fucking box with no milk. And it would just make my fucking day. And then I would play Pokemon, and then I would think about Pokemon, and then I would read my Pokemon Pokedex. Are you too old for Ben 10? Yes. To be honest, yes. I won't lie to you. I'm too old for Ben 10. Did you watch Tailspin? I did, but not Inspector Gadget. I also like Darkwing Duck, but that's pretty old. That's just a banger. What about what was the Darkwing Duck theme song? I remember loving it. Wait, I need a better quality one. That's like 280p.
Mystery, champion right, swoops out of the shadows, darkly on the night. Somewhere some villain schemes, but his number's up 3, 2, 1. Darkwing Duck, when there's trouble you call me Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck, Darkwing Duck. Out of snow and he appears, the master of surprise. Who's that coming from behind the shadowy disguise? Nobody
I love that show. Did you watch Batman the Animated Series? No, just Batman Beyond. I never really watched Batman the Animated Series, even though I'm sure it was fire. It would actually be fun to watch because I heard it's kind of good. I'm not saying I never watched it, but I never like. I've seen like an episode or two, you know. Jackie Chan. Oh, Jackie Chan was good. Jackie Chan was good. That was just a good show. It was fun. Jackie Chan Adventures. I didn't watch Jake Long, American Dragon. I did watch Avatar. Avatar was great. Did you watch 4Kids Dragon Ball or One Piece as a kid? Never watched One Piece. Did watch Dragon Ball. But not as much as I mean, Dragon Ball was the show when I was a kid for sure. Everyone talked about it. But I didn't get like into it the way some kids did. Detective Conan. I watched Detective Conan only as an adult. Detective Conan I watch with Toph, and we do shots, and we drink. If you can you try to guess who's the killer, and if you get it wrong, you drink. You try to solve the mystery. You just pick a random episode, you try to solve it, and every time you guess it wrong, you drink. It's really fun. It's a really fun way to play Detective Conan. Johnny Bravo is insane on rewatch.
And this pen was used by President Wilson to sign the 19th Amendment.
What's that?
The amendment allowing women to vote. Until then, not a woman here could vote no matter what age. But the 19th Amendment struck down that restrictive rule.
Why'd they go and do that? I didn't think chicks liked to vote.
Yeah!
Cannot believe that was. That's pretty recent. The side quest guy made a song, and it's kind of heat. Sure. For sure. I was really enjoying it. I just got off the cycle. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like playing it with like an hour. I need a time. I need like a day. So I cannot very well do it. Do you understand? NYT games? We could do NYT games. I need to. The only problem is Quack's on a little vacation, but I need to make a video so that my editors can have something to edit other than just Marketing Monday. I can't do it today, but I need like a please Fishtel. All right, if Librarian recommends a duel, I assume it's been vetted by NL playing duels every day. What is Fishdoll? The daily game that's like Wordle for fish. This looks terrible. This looks fucking terrible. This is a hammerhead shark. Yes! I'm the Fishdoll goat! Dude, I think there's probably like 3 fucking fish I could have guessed in the world. And by silhouette, maybe 1. It's the hammerhead shark. That's like probably the only fish by silhouette I could have guessed, and they gave it to me. That's fucking awesome. What about the connections? All right. Let's see if the connections goat can connect. Regular, coffee, plus, water. Okay. Steady, slight, pool, flame. Burn, periodic, diesel, dig. Periodic table, pool table, coffee table. Water table? I'm the goat. Steady, slight, regular, flame, burn, plus, diesel. Regular plus, premium. These are gas. These are gas, diesel. Boom! Burn, steady, slight, dig, lover, flame, jab, sweetheart. Dig and jab are similar. Dig, jab, slight, and burn. They're like disses. Boom! And then this one, I guess people you're dating. Dating. Yeah! All right. That's just fucking heat. That's just fucking heat. What about the mini? Let's see if we can do the mini. NYT the mini. Play. Okay, let's see. Reggae relative, ska. Repeat during meditation. Mantra. No, doesn't. Not for. We'll get back to it. Perform better than. I don't know. 4 down. Wile E. Coyote. 7. Collaboration that yields more synergy. Synergy. Damn, that's fucking corporate speak. Ivy League school in Connecticut. Yale. 13. Letter that's silent and then not silent in Wednesday. D, I guess. Is that D-E-E? Am I, what? That's crazy. 5 down. Flip on or off as a switch. I don't know. 11 across. Feeling poorly. Ill. 9 across. Exercise practice in a steamy room. Hot yoga. 10 across. Had a nosh. 8. 12. Pre-med. In TED. And push out of the way. Scented. Sunted. I don't know. Address Seagal. I don't know. iOS alternative. Android. 5 down. Flip on or off. Toggle. Perform better than. Outdo. Cunt. With 2 U's. The way the Australians say it. Repeat a mantra during meditation. That's getting demonetized. Mantra during meditation. I don't know. What is this? Push out of the way. Shunted. Chant. Shunted. All right, not bad. Chant. What else? What else? I chant. Bandle. Ooh, give me bandle. Bandle. Big A. It's Big A on the beat, ho. I don't know. Give me the next one. Give me the guitar. Skip. heat, but I don't know it. Give me the voice, and if I can't get it there, then I'm lost. Give me the voice. Oh, yeah, I know this song. It's the Spider-Man. Post Malone. Yeah, okay, Sunflower. There it is. You might subscribe. Costco doll? I didn't even know that was one of them. It's crazy how somebody made Wordle and then it became an entire type of game. It's been thousands of years of history. A new type of game was invented. Costco doll. Costco doll. What, I have to guess what it costs at Costco? Bro, I'm rich. I think everything costs $40. That would be cheap, right? I don't know. This is Lipton onion soup mix. Realistically, it has to be so fucking cheap, but you get 12 pouches, 6 boxes. How many am I getting? I'm kidding. Is it just telling me that 6 boxes is 12 pouches, or is this I am buying 6 boxes? I'm gonna guess. I have no idea. For 12 pouches. Let's estimate $11.49. Am I crazy? It's lower. Wow. I was assuming a little under $1 a pouch. Okay. All right. Let's go like $3.99. Okay, it's up. All right, fuck yeah, let's go. $6.49. Excuse me? All right, $5.99. That's my final offer. All right, we get there. We get there. Oh, what about oh, Food Guesser? Food Guesser. Food Guesser play. Okay. Food Guesser. What is this food? Chicken, red yeast rice wine, ginger, garlic, soy sauce, sugar. I wouldn't eat it because I'm not soy. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm at a restaurant, I ask, does it have soy sauce in it? And then they say no. Or if they say yes, I laugh. I go, okay, soy boy. And then I walk out without paying for everything else that I've already ordered. I don't know what this is. This just looks like fucking chicken and noodles. I wouldn't know what to call this. Oh, where's it from? Oh, where is this from? This could be maybe the Philippines? Warm. It's not the Philippines, but it's warm. Oh, I don't know. Is this Thai food? Warm. Bro, fuck. I don't know. It's not Vietnam. I'm hot. I don't know, dude. Cambodia. No. Just stop. Just fucking give it to me. Give it to me. How many guesses do you get? I have one more guess. Okay. I don't like taking a long time, all right? I like to just go. It's bordering Vietnam. It's bordering Vietnam. It's bordering Vietnam. It's bordering Vietnam. I can't picture it. It's probably fucking Ireland. Okay? This is classic Irish food. Ah, it was China. Damn, I probably could have thought of that. I thought it was Ireland, though. For some reason, just felt like it was like a classic. Toss a potato in there. I see. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. That's Chinese food. Okay. Next up, we have chicken and tamarind leaves and tamarind juice. So it's chicken with different things in the bowl. I don't fucking know. Everybody's just putting things with chicken. Cambodia, lock it in. All right, I'm doing it. I don't know. Cambodia, warm. I don't know. I don't know this one. Laos, warm. Ice cold. China. China's warm. Vietnam. Philippines! Ah! I could have... Philippines is my first guess. The chicken in the bowl. I didn't... Next round. Okay, give me a good one. Here we go. Classic. Rice, fried pepper sauce, palm oil, assorted meats, locust beans. You soak the rice. You put it in. I think I know where this is from. This is Thailand. No. This is... let's go crazy. Let's try like Nigeria. Oh! Pog and Champ! I was literally just thinking of any African country. Holy shit, he's clutch. He's factor. Okay. Well, that makes me the GOAT. My score. We'll take a solid 4860 out of 5,000, which is what it is. No more food guesser. What else? What other guessers do we have? Real estate price guesser. Real estate price guesser. Listed. Okay, welcome to listed. Guess the price of a recently sold property. Guess that price. This, we don't know where it's from. The location's what matters. I would guess this sold for $650,000. Okay. I'm going to guess this sold for $320,000. Oh my God. I'm going to guess this sold for $150,000. It can't be below that. Okay. I guess this sold for 200. I mean, I'm just fucking. Okay, I guess it sold for $220,000, bro. I guess this sold for $200,000. This is not a good game. This is not a good game. 210.
Cha-ching.
No, it's a terrible game. It is a terrible game. I like the sound though. Cha-ching. Reladle. Housel? What is Housel's different? Daily trivia game where you guess the price of houses. But it should just tell you where it is. I can't. That's a nice looking fucking house. That's got to be a $5 million home. Minimum. Too low. Okay, this is an $8 million home. Jesus. This is a $13 million. I mean, this is a stupid game. Because you're just guessing numbers when you know it's too low or high. Oh my God, what is this fucking house? It's a $28 million home. Okay, it's a $21 million home. Too high. It's a $19 million home. Wow, I got it. That's really a great game. That's really a powerful game. What about Laldal? Okay, Laldal Classic. Guess a League of Legends champion. We start with Fizz. Imagine. First try. Bink it. Never mind. It's just male, mana, melee, and early release. I should be able to get it if it's an early release. A male mana melee champ. Not from Bilgewater. Early release. That is going to be Nasus. Okay, it is possibly top. It's possibly Shurima. It's from the original release year. Who's a possible top champ? Possibly from Shurima? Bro, I don't know League of Legends shit-ass lore. Shurima? Sure, I'm a fucking virgin if I know this. At least we know it's not a god warrior. That helps. A mana, melee, male, 2009, partial top, partial Shurima. Who played top in 2009? 2009 release year. Tryndamere, not mana. Gangplank, not Bilgewater. Poppy. Yordle, not Shurima, right? That's different. I don't fucking know. Shit, I almost fell out of my chair. Think, Brandon, think. This is what all your grinding was for. This is why you wasted your entire college experience to know this answer right now. This is, and everyone's gonna cheer and clap when you get it. Rammus, maybe. He could kind of be top. He's melee. Rammus. That's how they call him, as pure jungle, huh? Damn, that was a good guess. That was a damn good guess. You could play Rammus top, partial. What does partial mean in this case? So the answer has Shurima plus something else. That's weird. Damn, that was a good guess. It's not Rammus? Who the fuck else could it be? Who's like a Nasus Rammus type beat? In 2009? Where's Kale from? Not male. Not top. All right, I need a jungle top champion. Alistair. Where's Alistair from? Support. People played Alistair in the lanes back in the day. I'll tell you that, 2009. Alistair's only been support for the last 20 years. It's unknown. Wait, it's okay. Think about Rammus. Who's Rammus's best friend? Who's Rammus's best friend? Cho'Gath. No. Who's Rammus's best friend? Fiddlesticks. Gragas. GHIJKL-M Malphite? Pause champ? Malphite? N O P Q R Renekton? He's not 2009. He came out later. No way. Renekton's not 2009. No way. S. Singe? Scion? T. Who the? Udyr. Wait, Udyr is jungle top. He's launch, I think. Is he? 2009? V. W. Could it be Warwick? He's a jungle top. He's melee. He's 2009. Is he Shurima, though? X. Y. And Z. Damn. Oh, no, Zillion. He's not melee. Wow, I've definitely passed it. I passed it. Fuck it. He's from Zaun. Fuck! Who? It's gotta be Renekton. Ah! He's a God Warrior. Wait, who the fuck is it? Who the fuck is it? 2009. Who the fuck is it in 2009? Amumu. He's also 2009, also Shurima. Who the fuck is it? Dear God. Blitzcrank. No. Cho'Gath? Holy fuck. Who? Darius? Dunkmaster Darius himself? He's Noxus. I'm actually being stupid. All right, next guess is it 100%. And that is obviously, without a doubt, we know it. When we think about it, on 3, we're all going to say it. 3, 2, 1.5, 1.25, 0.75, 0.333 repeating. Dude, I have not a fucking idea in my brain of who this could possibly be. And that's why we know, we love it. It's Malphite! Are you guys saying Atrioc Lily because you think it's Lilia? Because it's not. It's not a 2009 champ. Dude, I actually have straight up not a fucking clue in the world. I can't think of any champion that would... It's not Garen. It's not Gnar. It's not any of these fucking champs. It's gotta be Rengar. He's not launch. He's not launch. I don't know why I clicked him, because he's not launch. Okay. This is taking me a long time. Can I get a quote clue? Imagine if it's Jax. should. Dude, I've played so much Jax. I've played so much Jax. Why did I never think of that? Of all the top lane champions, I've played Jax more than any of them. I literally mained like Fizz, and then if I couldn't get Fizz in mid lane, I would pick Jax for years. That's crazy. Jax. First try! Yes! Dude, GGWP chat goes fucking wild. Hockey Jack's the best? You think Hockey Jack's is the best? Imagine being so poor you don't own Pax Jax. That's crazy. Imagine not having Pax Jax. Atrioc Dole? I don't think I need to do Atrioc. It's going to be Glizzy. The answer is going to be Glizzy. It's a stupid game. Glizzy. Oh, doesn't fit? Is it Atrioc? Doesn't even fit. What the fuck is it called? What even is the 5-letter word? Why not make it 6 if you're not gonna have any of the fucking words? I don't know. Who dat? It doesn't fit. Sidekick. Oh my god. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I don't care about this. This is stupid. Oh, I'm mad that I clicked this. This is not... I don't fucking know. What's another Atrioc word? Gliz. Psychic was in there. Hot dog. Paper Mario. Okay. It's something with Ari. Barrio. That doesn't have an O. Tarek. I don't know. Carrot. I don't know. Oh, Paris. Wow. Phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. What a phenomenal game. Back to Paris indeed. Back to Paris indeed. Game Duel? Oh, I like Game Duel. I do like Game Duel. I find Game Duel to be very fun. Okay. Classic Game Duel. No, this is Game Duel by its cover. I don't want that. Game Duel? Here it is. Start new game. Type of video game. What's the greatest video game of all time? And why is it Minecraft? Released after 09. None of this stuff. Okay. Let's get closer to present day and let's do a nice 2016. Let's do Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh my god, Binked the year. 2017 games. What was coming out in 2017? All right, 2017 would be the last year I worked at Twitch before going to Nvidia. What were we playing? We're playing like Diablo 4. Diablo 4. Oh, Diablo 3. Diablo 3. What else? Wait, what were they playing? So stupid. All right, we know it's isometric. It's an isometric bird view game with Single multiplayer co-op in 2017. What's an isometric bird game? Neverwinter Nights 2. No, that's not it. It's 2006. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. This is too hard. This is too hard. I'm 2017 is not a. I can't remember any games that came out, especially isometric. What about Path of Exile? When did that come out? 13. What about? What is another isometric game, dude? Is it a? Oh, maybe it's a. What if it's Among Us? 2017. I don't know. I can't even think of anything close. It's a fucking God. What games came out in 2017? Maybe it's an online game like World of Warcraft. No. I just wanted to pick one. Can I... Summary. Oh, this is good. Yeah, that helps me out. 2017. Single multiplayer co-op. Isometric bird view game. One-time clue. Give it to me. Oh, it's a strategy game. It's a bird's eye view strategy turn-based 2017 game with co-op play? Halo Wars, maybe? Isn't that... I have 2 guesses left? A strategy game from 2017. Is it like Civ? Civ 6? That's 2016. That does count. It's not Civ 6, but okay, interesting. Then I don't know what the fuck it is. 2017. It's probably like one of those space sim games, like Crusader Kings, dude. And that's not space, but you know what I'm saying? Crusader Kings 3. Fuck it. Yeah, okay, I'm stupid. That's really isometric. My ass thought the answer was chess. You thought the answer was chess. A 2017 game with co-op. I guess chess didn't really become a game until Queen's Gambit. Until Queen's Gambit, like, did anyone ever actually play chess? Okay. That was kind of useless. Is there any more game that can help me fucking clutch up here? Let's go time guesser. Fuck it. Let's fuck it and go time guesser, dude. It just, you got to do what you got to do. Time guesser daily. All right, we have. I'm gonna do it fast though. I don't like slow time guesser. I'll take the point loss. This is clearly European. It's clearly present day. Average European chatter. All right, this is an Italian with a bunch of cameras cutting his spaghetti with scissors. I'm gonna assume this is in fucking Rome. All right, we're gonna say it's in Rome, and we're gonna say it's in the 30s or the 20s. It's probably the 20s. Things are looking still good. 1928. Good location though, huh? Insane location guess. Insane location guess. Okay. This is Leicester City Football Club, home of the Foxes, the Fox Flowers. King Power. Why? This is so interesting. I assumed from this we're talking UK, but I'm getting India vibes. I guess maybe they're playing there. Let's go Mumbai 2014. Fuck. This is Thailand and in 2016. Not bad though. The year saved me. Okay, this is easy. This could be a huge point getter. Let's get some back on track. This is Egypt. The pyramids. There's the Great Pyramid. I assume it's around that. We'll go Great Pyramid of Giza. And based on all this, no smartphones. Got a watch. It's color photo. This could be... I mean, you can't really date this. This could be recent. $1999. Oh! Oh, baby! A 9946, and he's back in the game! He's back in the fucking game, folks! That's how it's done at the highest level. All right? You miss a three-pointer, you take the next one, you swish it. Okay. Now, this should be easy because there's signs, but I don't know any of these cities. Nupas, Sala, Herva, Kemi, Petsamo. This is Europe, right? They got kilometers. Nupa, Kitala. I don't see any of these. I don't see any of these. I got no time. I need to be on a clock. You should have to do this on like a 30-second clock and just fucking clutch it. Fuck it. My gut says like here somewhere. And probably the fucking 30s. Oh, damn, it was Finland. Oh, Sala. Uppsala. I should have thought of that. All right, nailed the year, though. Fucking banked it, okay? 6.7K. Keeps me in the game. Keeps me in the game. And now we're going to need a slam dunk. Qantas. Elephants. What the hell? Is this Rome again? Hungarian restaurant. Budapest. Café de Paris. Oh my God. This says Roma. This says Café de Paris. This says Hungarian restaurant Budapest. There's elephants. These are airlines. Air India. This is a real... I don't know, dude. I mean, elephants just says India, but this license plate is throwing me off. All right, I'm going to say it's Rome, I guess. Am I crazy? Or they do two Romes? I don't know. Fucking clutch! Fucking unreasonably clutch! Down the street? Nearly same year. All right, we get there. We get there. 37K is very respectable for the time. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. And without further ado, that is going to be it for today, I believe. I believe that's the stream. What is this you're linking me? No, thank you. It's not fair. You were obviously there when it happened. Interesting. I don't think it's that obvious because I'm not that old. T1 playing? Then I'll go watch him. I'm going to go watch SKT1 play and relax and hang out. Don't forget letter rule. Well, we can't forget that. So let me see. If I get this first try, everyone in chat gets a free Ferrari. Okay? If I get this letter full first try. B. If I get it second try, you get a used Ford Taurus. R. If I get it third try, you get a golf cart. A. Oh. If I get it fourth try, you get a RC car. N. If I get it fifth try, you get a Hot Wheels car. D. If I get it sixth try, you get a... Smile. I can't do N again. If I get it this try, you get a grimace in your general direction. T. Next time, you get a frown. You get a thumbs down. You get a middle finger. I'm going to actively insult each and every one of you. Okay. If I get it on any of these, I end stream. Oh, 21. Wow, statistically pretty bad. All right, Chad, thanks for watching. Good night. See you tomorrow. Saturday. Get Smarter Saturdays. Bring your videos. Bring your videos. Going to be a good time. We're all going to learn, improve our intelligence. It's going to be a blast. Thanks for watching. Bye.